guys and welcome. Today we're going to paint close your eyes. Basically, this is a game on itch.io, and what happens is that you are something. We actually don't know what you are, if you're a human or whatnot. But you wake up in a facility with a pad in front of you that gives you some kind of instructions. And then after those instructions, it just tells you to wait. So stand there and wait until someone comes in and help you. But as mischievous as I am, I kind of left that place because if they tell me to stay, I will go. Uh, so basically, you are in a kind of facility, and you have some pads there. And then when you start walking out of it, you start to have like an error message, like, "Oh no, the facility is under unstable or whatnot, so don't move, just stay where you are and don't do anything." But you kind of continue on, and then this is a really what the fuck game, so I'm gonna have such a hard time painting this one. And basically you continue on, and you will, throughout the game, you will have these guys called husks after you, and they're going to have like super big teeth and super big teeth and be like chasing you. But the thing is, when you are chasing and you're running around, when you have your eye and if you close them, that means that they cannot see you. So you have to kind of navigate through this game without looking sometimes. But the good thing is that when you have your closed eyes, things or important items are going to be lit up in gray. So everything else will be like black around you, except that gray thing that will kind of light up so that you know either where to go or what to interact with, or it will give you some kind of hints of what is your next step. Kind of like, for example, in some rooms you will have a code that you need to interact, or you need to find a code in certain rooms, and this code could be anything from the number of furnitures of a particular type of furniture, or it could be, for example, like actually written on the wall. And so it's always going to be, when it's all black, when you're closing your eyes, you are going to have important objects lit up. It's not always that it's, for example, when you are in some places, you're going to have a maze and you have to go, and then it's not all of the objects will light up. So it's still, you kind of need to balance watching, having them chase you, and closing your eyes and trying to navigate through the darkness, which is kind of nice. I like that mechanics a lot. I thought that was really, really clever and really fun. Throughout this game too, this is where the what the fuck part is. You sometimes, when you manage to get to your objective and kind of finalize it, at that point you will be transported into a world of some sort where I don't even know where to begin to use. Like, it could be like one of the worlds that you teleport is through is like you're gonna have these skeleton with, like, this is supposed to be teeth. Yeah, so you have these skeletons, and basically what you need to do is you just need to go through their mouth, and then sometimes you need to close your eyes because there are going to be hidden objects in the way that in case you interact with them, you will actually die. You have to restart. And yeah, it's just, this world is just a huge what the fuck thing. Like, there's so many random things. Like, one time you end up in a world where it's a pink maze and you have to navigate through it and find an eye somewhere. But when you grab the eye, there's going to be a hand trying to chase you. And then when you've done that, you kind of teleport back into your real world and you can like use a code that you got in that maze, in the pink maze, to be able to solve a puzzle in real. It's just, everything is just chaotic and fucked up, which is not a bad thing. I thought it was kind of confusing and interesting to have that kind of interpret in your world, which is kind of, I'm guessing that that's going to be the world that you as a husk experience, because throughout the game you will discover that these husks actually get their eyes, I guess, from people or other subjects, and then you take those eyes and put them into like these robots or whatnot. What happens? And so basically, yeah, that's what's it. And then kind of based on like each level is either going to be in that really fucked up world or in your real world where you're trying to kind of escape. And there's also going to be at one point where this is where I want to draw some parallel to Nier Automata. It's not going to be completely clear, but I kind of had that vision. But there's going to be like a lady or something. I don't know what to call it. Like there's a boss in Nier Automata, which is like in Nier Automata you get into an opera house, and there's going to be an opera singer, and I can't remember her name right now, but she's really vicious, and you need to fight her in that opera, in the theater. And for some reason, the silhouette of this character in this game reminds me of her, and you throughout the game they also hint that this person is actually like helping you, which is really weird. But yeah, and then apparently I think there's supposed to be several different endings, because at one point I'm not gonna reveal it, but it kind of hinted that you got, oh, this ending, you chose to do this, so that was your ending, you know. So I'm guessing that there's going to be multiple endings to this game, and I probably won't try to play it through. But yeah, so this is a huge what the fuck. That's all I can say. Like it's an experience. It's definitely an experience. It's not a bad game. It's not super amazing either, but I thought it was decent. So I gave it a 5 out of 10 because it's creative. It's what the fuck, and it's not that scary, but it's like okay. As okay as in you are kind of confused all the time, which it's not a bad thing, to be honest. So yeah, 5 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.